You got this point here. Yes. In God we trust. The rest we have to prove. I came across this anecdote in one of the international conferences that I heard, and I was so impressed that it's very apt about our industry. We have to prove at everything that we do in the pharmaceutical industry particularly, and to ensure safety, efficacy, and all. So I thought this is a good slogan. Well, objectives of a bioequivalence studies basically is to introduce generic equivalent of the originator drug and to lower the cost of medication through proper assessment and establishing quality, efficacy, and safety. Basically the concept of objective for this. But this harmonization approaches to bioequivalence assessment is the area that's being talked about due to significant recognition of the BABE concept all over the world. Tremendous advancements have been made by the FDA as well as various national and international regulatory authorities. In parallel, pharma industry and academia are also contributing exclusively in the area of assessment of BE. In this way, that every year a lot of discussions being held. The fact remains that every regulatory authority has certain conditions for conducting the studies, and that becomes very difficult and complicated and complex nature, as we see that what is suitable for one country need not be the same for another country. So the cost of eventually doing studies for continent-wise or country-wise is becoming expensive. The regulatory considerations for generic drug products was originally worked out by Hatch-Waxman Act by the US FDA, where they had identified certain methods for certifications. You know, Para 1, Para 2, which is very simple. The drug has not been patented or drug has been already expired. So in which case, the ANDA filer gets to be processed by the FDA without any complication. Para 3 filing is again also as simple as that, because they are specified as Para 3. So the FDA processes the application for ANDA, but we have to wait till the patent has expired. Now what is most exciting and interesting and complicated is the Para 4 filing. Now the generic drug will not go on the market, oh that is for the Para 3. The patent is not infringed or is invalid. If the patent is not infringed or is invalid, then you can file under Para 4 filing for ANDA, whereby you have an opportunity to challenge. The patent holder can sue you, and if the court is able to give a verdict in favor of the patent challenger, then the chances of him getting a 180 days exclusivity is very good. So this is an area where most of the big generic companies are trying hard to approach introduction of the generic drugs much faster.
Regulatory requirements and ensure that your study design is befitting and accurate for that country. Well, this is one of the things which is brought to my suggestion was given by an FDA inspector who visited our facility, and he gave me a simple way of presenting verbatim as the law says, and then you try to put the dates, the time, and the quantity, the calorie, everything is fixed with specific things. But what is practically is difficult. For example, you decide the lunch is being served at 1 o'clock, and you find by the time it's served it becomes 1:05. Then the clinician. Several proposals are available to modify the existing BE criteria for these drugs. A potential solution to the problem of highly variable drugs is suggested by the observation that most highly variable drugs have a wide therapeutic index. The proposed approach adjusts the BE limits of highly variable drugs by scaling to within the subject variability of the reference product in the study. Now, this is highly variable drug. You can broad base it by having a whole number of subjects, and then thereby arrive at endpoint. But Canada is not specified. Canada only add-on subjects. Otherwise,
technically it's good like add-on